Hi everyone, this is Nuala.
And this is Matt.
And we're from Evolve Health Store in Enniscorthy. And we're talking about respiratory problems, Matt.
Yes, we are.
And so we're just going to go through a few of the products that we have in our online shop that you might like to have a little bit of information on. So we're going to start off with one of my favourite things, Herbaton.
Yeah.
And Herbaton is a combination of herbs, that really promote health in the whole respiratory area. And we have herbs like thyme and plantain and wonderful things that really help with sort of, bronchial, asthmatic type conditions.
Opening up those airways and keeping them nice and fresh and clean and helpful for reducing mucus as well.
Yeah, so it really helps with your whole breathing and with the extra stuff on the chest that you don't want.
Yeah.
And especially if you're after having a chest infection, thyme is really good for going deep down into the chest. And there's also another product called Levana, and that is really good as well.
Yeah,
it has
really
very much the same type, but I suppose Herbaton is probably my favourite because, it's such a safe thing, such a beautiful sort of results from it.
And I think you would often have people using it quite long term now.
I do, because I think it really helps people that have long-term chest conditions, respiratory problems. It's a very gentle way, as you say, to keep that whole area sparkly clean.
Yeah, maintained nicely.
Maintained nicely. It's like a support for your respiratory system. And so there are two that we really like. Levana is a newer formation or formula, and then Herbaton is, as I said, we're selling it for years.
Standard, yes.
And then another old favourite and quite effective too, especially for bronchial is ivy thyme.
Oh, yeah.
And that's also a very good herb, and we've had extremely good results from that with people with ongoing, after you've had a dose and it just won't go away.
Yeah.
I'd often treat people with ivy thyme and echinacea. The two of those really to get the immune system working as well. Echinacea being really good for your immune system. And it will be also very good, Matt, to take a probiotic when you have respiratory problems.
And especially if you've had, as you say, a bit of a dose now and you're trying to come out of it, get your immune system strong again, a great idea to go with the probiotic.
Yeah, and then of course oregano oil.
Superb.
It's a wonderful.
Yes.
And you can get it in straight from the bottle, like the oil rather, and capsule. But it is we have great
not
results.
for the faint-hearted.
No, it's not, and it can sort of repeat on you a bit.
Yeah.
But God does it work. It is excellent. It's brilliant. And what about olive leaf, Matt?
Olive leaf is a great antioxidant. It's a great one for prevention, I would say, of all sorts of issues, and respiratory would be in there as well. So, a lot of it coming from New Zealand. It's got some good research behind it.
And some of our customers absolutely love it.
Swear by it.
Yeah, they swear by it and would find that it keeps them going through the winter.
Yeah.
And, I remember years ago having a customer that used to have to go to hospital regularly, and I put her on thyme juice and a few other bits like that, and it kept her free for the whole winter. Oregano and thyme, just so good to keep her out. Because if you have a strong immune system, you're going to fight things a lot better.
And it's so much easier to prevent than it is to pull yourself back up after having, in a sense, your immune system having toppled over. So work on the prevention.
And I remember a few years ago I got a really bad flu, and then every time I was run down or bit overstressed, whatever, the chest would always be the thing that would go
the weak
first.
point.
And that's what happens, I think, when you've got, do you know, maybe a really, really bad infection, that it can weaken that area.
True enough.
And
Yes.
then when you're very stressed, then that's the first thing that goes,
gives out, yeah.
gives out. So maybe winter wellness with the propolis would be great if you have a weak chest, or you're inclined to get chest infections. You're trying to go down that road every winter. You need to give yourself something that will keep you strong throughout the winter. And you could go on your winter wellness, which we do have great results. Now the difference with that, Matt, it's Manuka honey and propolis.
Yeah,
two wonderful things as well.
They're
Yeah,
again a big kick. Both of them coming from the honeybee, and really great too, because with the winter wellness you're going to be able to get the better of the dose and the cough all at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's a really great all-in-one.
So that's what we have for you on respiratory. So if you again want any more information, please call into the shop and have a chat. And thanks for listening.
Thank you.